So, welcome back to World of Xeen. We'll continue where we left off last time. So last time we were in River City and we did the witch tower here with the goblins. I still got a ton of things here from that tower that I can sell or maybe identify. Maybe this frost broadsword, that could be good, possibly. The rest I think I can just sell. And then the question is, okay, what's next? And I think next we could try to go to Castle Burlock. I think there's not too much for us to do there yet, but maybe we can just like go there and do the few things we can do. Like we can fulfill this quest. In River City we found this tiara of some princess or something, so we can give that back to her. So that thing does 4 cold damage. This thing is only 2 poison. Oh wait, so 4, 3 to 12. Yeah. So let's just get rid of this. Okay. And yeah, I think I'm gonna just go to Castle Burlock real quick, and then maybe we can try to find the lady in the forest. I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay, in order to get to Castle Burlock, we just follow the road. What is here? Inside the battle you find a message that reads, "Help, I'm in Darsock's Tower, Crodo." Yeah, we'll learn about Crodo soon enough. Okay, so now we just continue our journey here. And here we have Castle Burlock, which we can now enter. Oh, but we need the code again. Let me look that up real quick. You have page 2, word line 5, word 4, king. Yes, let's enter. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot there are enemies in here. We should be able to deal with them. Okay. The water refreshes you. Okay. West Tower. Don't worry, be happy. Sure. Don't worry, be happy. Boots, huh? Pearson's Choice Award, Best Ruler of the Year, 597. Okay. And now it's year 610. Oh. Princess Roxanne, don't look so disappointed. I'm not a damsel in distress. But there's a quest you could perform for me. My servants have informed me that my diamond tiara had been stolen from my room. I believe it to be the work of robbers that dwell in River City. They are led by a devious and cunning boss. They must be stopped and my tiara recovered. Do this, and you will be greatly rewarded. Well, turns out we did this already. You have recovered my tiara and gotten rid of that bothersome robber gang. I am pleased. As a reward, I give you this treasure. 200k. That's not nothing. That's some equipment. So yeah, we could get another level. Frost robes and armor. Silver robes. You must remove ring mail to equip robes, huh? Pearl shield. Might be better than the normal shield. So we've got 16 armor class now, and with pearl shield 18. Sure, I'll take it. And then marksman ring. Accuracy, huh? 29 accuracy. And yeah. Okay, not bad. So our trip here was already useful. But East Tower, we are not done quite yet. Okay, so here we can also go down into the dungeon. But I think there are some enemies there that are still a bit above our abilities. So I don't think we're gonna do that. Have a nice day. We're gonna do that now. We'll have to come back here later anyway. Got a few of these guys. A box. Curious about that box. Beast control. I don't think that's useful. What I really want to see is a teleport one. A teleport item. That would be really useful. So. Oh yeah, so the dungeon. Yeah, let's not do that. Not much here. Master Builder. Emerson, the King's Engineer. I'm sorry, but I cannot do any work on land that you do not own. Buy some land and we'll talk. Okay. Royal Advisor. Artemis, the King's Advisor. Years ago, King Burlock met Crodo, a kindly old sorcerer who became the King's friend. Baron Darsok, who was the King's master sorcerer, became very jealous of this friendship. I tried to warn the King that Darsok's jealousy would lead to no good, but he wouldn't listen to me. Now Crodo and Darsok have both disappeared, and I fear that Crodo has been abducted. Perhaps Darsok has imprisoned him in his tower. If King Burlock were not so obsessed with the search for the sixth mirror, I'm sure he would have you search for him there. So I guess that means we should do that nonetheless, huh? Okay, so the king is searching for the sixth mirror, huh? Why don't we talk to the king? Ah, more adventurous. I charge you with the quest of finding the sixth mirror. My sources tell me that the mirror was last seen near the great volcano. Go forth now and bring it to me. I will reward the one who returns it to me with an earldom. Six mirror. So it doesn't really tell us much like what the deal with this mirror is, huh? Prince Roland's ceremonial armor. King Burlock's ceremonial armor. The Book of Astrology. You have become an astronomer. The Book of Languages. You have become a linguist. Oh, so that's how we learn a linguist skill. So this skill, linguist, now allows us to read these plaques up in the on the statues in the clouds where we were last time. But I'm not sure when to go back there. Speak softly, but carry a large magic sword. Well, that's a good idea. What did that do? No idea. Remember, he who is too sharp sometimes cuts himself. Okay. Royal bedroom. Okay. Do we want to go in there? At least if we could open the door, it would give us some experience, no? Yeah, I'm not really happy with the thievery skills of this guy. Oh my god! $35, huh? There we go. So who do we have here? Nobody. Great. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Okay, so that is chests, and if I recall correctly, it's not very wise to open them. Remember, eat less and think thin. Yeah, I'm not going to open these chests yet, because there's quite some gold and stuff in there, but the guard will come out. I don't think I can take them on quite yet. Okay, so let's rest. I need to get some equipment repaired. For this dark water here, it's deep water, and not even with the swimming skill you can get on the deep water, but you can get there with the walk on water spell, which I have already learned, so it should be good. Okay. So we have now also, you have found an observation post for the orcs. Destroy, yes. 1000 experience. Okay, that's not going to do too much at this point, but you know, better than nothing. We can now also go through these mountains here, which is nice. Okay, we need to get our stuff repaired. Lapis glaive. That is interesting, because we're running still around with this glaive that we got at some point at the beginning of the game, the very beginning of the game. Oh, this pearl shield is worth a ton, so I'm sure it's gonna be costly to repair. Okay, so I think this thing might actually be good. 6 to 14, whereas this thing is 4 to 12. So we'll take it. Good. Okay, so now I want to go to the forest. Yeah, these zombies are easy. Danger, zombies. We'll deal with them. What is that? Disease. We do have cure disease. Party needs to rest, right. So what you're looking for is this this woman Celia. Where we have a quest to find her. Oh, that is a dungeon, but we can't get in there quite yet. So I'm not even gonna try, but we'll get back there soon enough. You find a scroll of enchant item. Yeah, last time that didn't really help much. Why can you use such a scroll only once anyway? Is it like a self-destructing scroll or what? Okay, we've been here. Where is that woman? Another dungeon, okay. We still do not really have any of these opening stones for these. So there's no point in trying. Aha! Who's in here? Celia the Maiden. Yes, nice. Untie me from this chair before the zombies come back. Sure. Thank you very much. They were going to turn me into one of them. I think I can get out of the forest on my own now. Sure. 5,000 experience. Okay. Shrine of Electricity. Okay, so let's just go back to the guy who gave us the quest. Maybe he has something to... You rescued my Celia. I am so grateful to you for reuniting us. As payment for your services, please accept this treasure. 2,000 gold. And another 20,000 experience. Okay, a good level. Not gonna do that right now. Good to keep that in mind. So now, what we also saw there was the swamp area. And there's another town there called Nightshadow. And maybe it's about time that we take that on. We found something inside the bottle. Splint mail, oh. Ebony splint mail, that sounds really good. Armor class 18. Ebony is a pretty good modifier, I think. 22, plus 4. Not bad. Okay, so these guys are also somewhat tough, if I remember. So those are not the same guys that we saw earlier. These are harder ones. And I do have this insect repellent item or something. Yeah, not gonna use it otherwise anyway, so why not stingers? Yeah. Why not use it anyway? We won't use it. Alright, there we go. Okay, here's another of these pyramids, with which you can go over to dark side. And then here we have Mirabeth. I was once a beautiful mermaid, but one day a sorceress saw me swimming and became jealous of my beauty. She cast a spell that took away my beauty, but worst of all, she took away my mermaid tail and gave me legs instead. I searched to find an elixir of restoration so I can return to the way I once was. I've heard the clerics of the evil temple of Yak, due east of here, have one. If you could retrieve this elixir for me, I would be eternally grateful. Take this stone to gain entrance to the temple. Yak stone. Okay, so this is one of the dungeons that we saw earlier. And we're totally gonna do that. Totally gonna do that. Let's probably write this one here. But before we do that, let's see Nightshadow. What we can do here. So this is a smaller town, and there's like vampires and things here. And maybe we can just clean this out real quick. I'm not sure we can, like as in, I'm not sure we're strong enough. But you can try. Oh my god, no. Oh yeah, no, this is just a weakness. I thought he cursed us. Okay, so now... Oh, what are spell points? So. Die! There we go. Okay. So before we proceed, now that we have the mirror here anyway, we can do some nice things as in... Oops. Go to Vertigo. Vertigo. And in Vertigo we can restore our hit points. Weak, huh? And we can also go to River City, where we can refill our spell points. Good, and then we can revitalize, yes. Good. And back to Nightshadow. So for example, I don't think this town has a temple or any shops or anything like that. Another glaive. Bronzy. Oh, lapis is gonna be better. And another one. They seem to love these things. Charm. I think that gives us personality, which we don't need on the ninja. And the what the fuck? Ah, I don't believe it. Oh, and he... Oh my god. Wow. That was very unlucky. Now we found an amulet, so we keep finding different things now. Okay, so these guys are actually quite tough. Or they can be. Yeah, this is why I'm not 100% sure we can do this. But I have cast, and they steal the spell points, so I can't even heal. Okay, so so first let's look through here, and then one thing we could possibly do is go back to Vertigo. 2:40 in the morning. In principle, I don't even need to fill up the spell points because they're gonna be removed soon from us anyway. But okay. So what I want to do is get the temple buffs, and it's 8th day, so they will actually be quite good. Just gonna stay here and waste some time until it's 5 in the morning. Revitalize, and we're good to try something again. Nightshadow. Good. That was easy. A gem. What kind of gem? Cold rays. Oh, so much stuff, but it's all just... I mean, some of these could also be useful for the ghosts that we need the elemental damage for later. Gnome home, huh? How much damage does it do? It's not so bad. I'm just gonna heal that because who knows how long my spell points are gonna last. Box of fireballs. Only at night can you put up a fight. Very ominous. The sundial is at a 12 turn. I don't know, yes. Set to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Don't know yet what we need to do with those. If the dials are properly set, the count will definitely be upset. Okay, so there's something going on with these dials. The coffin is empty for a change. Oh! Ran into him like a fool. Okay, so there are more of the dials. It's not just one. Open his coffin and bid him farewell. Only then can you use the magic of the well. Yeah, so that's typically how these towns work. There's like a well that gives you like a stitch in time, that gives you like some sort of improvements, like the spell points in River City, or the one in Vertigo fills up your health points. Lives of a cat. Lives of a cat, huh. But the fountains only work after you've completed the town quest. Because you're still alive, I will have to charge you 250 gold to join Nightshadow's guild. No, I don't think there's anything for us in the guild. Moon Guild. Oh, that's the guild, okay. Alright, so there's something with these dials, we don't know yet exactly what. And there was some more, no. There was some more here. Okay. So is that it? Oh no, there's more here. Oops. Oh, these guys again. Oh, two of them. And my spell points are gone. The lid refuses to budge. A symbol etched on the surface of the lid flashes pale blue whenever you try to move it. Okay. So this is the count, this is the boss, and before we can basically open that coffin, we need to set these dials, and I think these graves are supposed to tell us what we need to do. If the dials are properly set, the count will definitely be upset. And then we had some more here. Open his coffin and bid him farewell. So once we beat the count guy, but first we need to be able to open the coffin. A stitch in time. I don't know what that's about, but Lives of a Cat is probably telling me that I set these things to 9. So we'll do that. And if I remember well, there was some more. There was another one here. Only at night can you put up a fight, right? So we need to wait until it's night. And it's 11 AM, so it's still gonna be a while. So what are we gonna do about this? We are going to pass some time, and we're gonna do that outside because that is much faster. Okay, and we can do that by exploring these mountains a bit. While, oh wow, while we don't have anything better to do, waiting for the night to come. They hit me, but they didn't do any damage. So these guys are pretty easy now. So and there are these things here that look like the caves, the dwarf caves, but I think they are orc outposts that we can destroy for experience. Crutch furnishings and filthy bedding tell you that orcs have been living in this place. Pillage. Yes. You loot the cave, but you don't take your burn. 10,000 experience. Cutlass, necklace, necklace? Necklace, oh. Steel necklace, iron necklace. Is it gonna give us more armor? No. It's completely useless. But what is this fury armor doing? Resistances. Okay. Take it. More sword, sword. And then there's the same thing here. The orc outpost. Sling, chainmail, rod. Curious for the rod. Time distortion. So that's a pretty high level spell. But it's not too useful. So what time distortion allows you to do is, when you're in a fight, it allows you to escape the fight, like in a melee fight. Normally, once you're engaged in melee combat, you have to complete the fight. You can't escape. But time distortion allows you to escape. Okay, so now it's almost night. And yeah, so let's sell the stuff also, because sell crystal chain now. Nah. My god, look at this ebony split mail, 24,000. I hope I'll never have to get that repaired. Weapons, bronze sling, no thanks. So here we can maybe see which of these does more elemental damage. So we got this thing, which was what? Up to 16 damage. Plus 5 cold damage, that's not bad. It says 8. Okay, so now I'm gonna take that thing. Oh, and there's this shocking club that I also haven't really. 10 electricity damage. It's pretty good. So maybe I'll use the club. So these things are useless, but worth a lot of money. And then, so okay. Ancient item scroller. I don't think I'm gonna use that. Cold rays and fireballs. That might be useful sooner or later. Beast control, I think so. Wizard's eye. I have that spell myself. Sparks, first aid, sleep, revitalization, awakening, insect repellent. Alright. Okay. And then we're gonna go to the fountain and freshen up our health points. More than a million experience, you know, at least in one guy. So that's good. It is 8:36, almost. So it gets dark at 9. Nightshadow. And we set the dials. We got the temple buffs. I don't think there's much more we can do. So if we can't beat them now, we won't be able to. Okay, let's see. There he is, Count Draco. Okay, so he immediately... Oh wow. So this thing's not doing anything, is it? Can, when it hits him. Yeah, from what I read, this guy is not so easy. So I'm gonna use these items. Yeah, and he's red already. There he goes. 50k experience and 99,000 gold. Wow, that is a lot of gold. Okay, that was very good. We have 180,000. So good. So the next thing, are we cursed or anything? Does it get curses? No. Flaming silver gauntlets, huh? That could be useful. Let me give those to the caster. Because she could, she needs to stay alive to cast the healing spells. Alright, flaming belt. He already has a belt. That is gonna give us some fire resistance. Yes. Good. So now, the first thing I'm gonna do is put that money in the bank. Oh, and now we can also use this well. And this well gives us 10 levels temporarily. So that's huge. And I might take this before I go to this dungeon. 10 levels. Wow. I might take this before I go to the dungeon. But first, go to the bank. deposit, gold. How about 150k? And 800 gems? Yeah. Alright. So those levels are gonna wear off when it gets... Yeah. So how am I gonna do this? I'm just gonna rest. Nightshadow. Nightshadow. Rest. Alright. Ready to go to fill up the health points. And then River City to fill up the spell points. Yeah. So that should be pretty good. And now we are level 20 and 19 temporarily. And that should definitely be good enough to do that dungeon. I almost think we could do it without. Okay, we do not want to waste too much time outside, because that takes a lot of time, but here we are. Okay, so in here we are looking for... what was it? I already forgot. The elixir something. Okay, and in these dungeons also always a good idea to cast Levitate. Because Levitate, which by the way, this gargoyle here on the left with its flapping wing indicates that you have it. Because like if they're trapped to the floor and you levitate, then they don't do anything to you. There's nothing in the crate. Oh, skeletons in the crate. Nothing else? Nothing else, okay. What this is. Who will steal? Okay, I don't know what that did. Other than fire damage. Maybe it gave him some experience. Okay, here we have a switch. I'm not gonna turn any of these switches now, but there are these walls here that have this like blood on them. And what these switches are doing is that they are opening and closing some of them. So we will need to turn some of them sooner or later. But for now I just leave it like this. Hardest guys in here. I can take them one at a time, even though it seems like I can handle them just fine. So the nice thing about the higher level is that my power cure works much better, but also it means it costs a bunch more spell points. Oh, what do we have here? Coin, King's Mega Credit. Okay, still need to find out what those are good for. But, you know, we have some, so that's that. Yak Pool Hole Bath. Let's see. Plus 25,000 experience. Oh. Bah. Okay, so I could go back to town to fix that. So this was the Lloyd's Beacon. 2000. I don't know if it was worth it. Lloyd's Beacon, which I have never actually set. Maybe it would be smart to set it in the temple. The problem now is that I have to walk out. Oh, look at that. The Bat Queens are back. And you know why? I don't know why. They come back after a while. Okay, we are back. So let's just go to where we were. And well, here. So this is our thing. So now we set the Lloyd's Beacon right here, and then it's used. Okay, now it's not going to give us any more experience. I thought we could get the experience now than the other guy. All right, whatever. So here we have. Wait, where are my buffs? Where are my temple buffs? Oh, and he also lost the levels, the extra levels. Because... I see, okay. Because I had to heal him in the temple. 5,000 spells. Okay, let's see what you can do with these things. Yak Reach. Ooh. Okay, so that guy did something to us. I might get upgraded for this. Elixir of Restoration. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was easy. But there's a ton more to be had in this dungeon, so we're not quite through yet here. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I will be back after... Okay, so we go out. So we can hand that thing in. Thank you so much for getting me the elixir. Now I can be restored to my former self and return to my ocean home. As a reward, I will blow my kiss to all of you. Plus 250,000 experience and plus 5 personality. So that, yeah, that's good for spell points here. And now, let's see, it is already pretty late in the day, but not too late. Because we have a Lloyd's Beacon already set. I just want to see if we can do these Yak Leeches. If we can actually defeat them, if we do it smart. A smart way. So we get the levels. Okay. And then... Vertigo. And then we get... what time of the day is it? Thursday. Do that. And you donate in here. And... what about spell points? Yeah, we can freshen up on spell points as well. River City. The nasty thing with these leeches is that they basically knock you out immediately. And I only have two guys, so if they knock out both of them, I'm done. So basically I have to more or less one-hit kill them. And yeah, I'm not gonna get stronger than I am now, so now we return in Lloyd's Beacon. Alright, so these guys cursors. Find some stuff here, so it's silver hammer, lapis ringmail. They're still pretty strong. Yeah, what did unconscious? So I don't know if I have anything to kind of like awakening. Would that wake her up from being unconscious? I don't know. Cannot hit him. So maybe once you're cursed, you have less of a chance hitting him. Yeah, she's not cursed and she hits him. So maybe I can then use some item on him. Ah, no. Why her? There we go. Okay. And also, how do we wake her up again? Maybe with this Horn of Awakening. Yeah, that works. Okay, good to know. Broadsword, chainmail. Anything useful? Silver broadsword. You already have a silver broadsword. And let's produce a chance belt. That's for more luck, huh? Okay. Good. So that's that. Now what happens if we turn the switch? Yeah, let's see, this passage here opens now. Okay, there's another one here. I'm not going to turn anything until we get to a blocked passage. There's a ton of them. Oh yeah, and here we are already blocked. Okay, so what if we turn this in? Still blocked, huh? But we had a few more. One is here. Still blocked. And another one here. And still blocked. Now it's open. Nothing here. Nothing here, okay. Ah, those guys. Okay, so he is cursed, he's not going to do much damage, but he can maybe wake up. Great. Why is she falling asleep so quickly? Does he have magic resistance? He's 7 magic resistance, she's only 5. Doubt that's making a difference. Wind of Sparking. Oh well. Okay, so now I cannot wake her up again, huh? I don't have anything of awakening now. Okay, so we have potions. Potion. Potion of what? Potion of enchant item. They really want to give us this enchant item. With the potions I get the fact that you can only use it once. Okay. And now here's probably another of these guys. I don't know what to do with them. How can I wake up my character? Oh my god, this is not just a regular guy, this is like... Oh my god, he insta-kills you. Okay, so... I think... that I will need to leave him for later. But I'm sure there's a ton of good stuff in the coffin. So I'm just gonna write that down real quick. And maybe I'll manage to not forget about it. Because I don't think I can take this guy now. So... Yak Master. Temple of Yak. Temple of Yak. X equals 2. Y equals 28. And for now I'll just because basically at some point we'll be so strong that we can just one hit kill him before he even gets the chance to attack us. Because the thing is, if they just knock you dead, one hit kill you, and they do that twice, it's already over here. Okay, but there's more to this thing. So why don't we go to these skeletons? They are much easier. So I'm still annoyed that she's unconscious. Wonder if she will wake up by herself at some point, or what? Okay. So there's two walls there, right? No, I don't get it yet. So if you turn this thing, no. Oh, I thought we had that configuration before. Okay, so the thing is, she probably also now doesn't get any experience, which is a bit sad. So the thing is, if I go to the temple to heal her, then she's gonna lose the things again. It's also pity. Maybe I just go back and buff up again from the start. Or maybe I can... yeah, I don't know. Let's see. These guys don't do too much damage. More of these mega credits, okay. +5 personality permanent. Okay, that was load. That needs to go to the ranger, the personality. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest, lose everything, and let's just see how well we get on without the additional levels and buffs, because it's not so hard. Maybe we can do this. Oh, it doesn't work for her. Maybe her personality is already too high. Yeah, okay. So let's cue that. Okay, so now we'll see how well we can take these guys on without 10 additional levels. Yeah. Horn of magic arrows. Seriously? Okay, what do we get here? Nothing. Drunk, okay. Don't know how to cure that. No, not lightning bolt, I want power cure. Uh-oh, I'm not going to survive this. Nope. So how do we do this? We definitely have to only take those two at a time. Much easier. Wand of Nature's Cures. Nature's Cure, that's also a healing spell. Wow, that was oh no. That was very tight, okay. Rest. What conditions are we? Weak? Weak? Why are we weak? Light. Levitate. And why are we weak? Maybe because we were drunk? This is the hangover? Revitalize. Right. Plus 5,000 experience. It's barely worth it. Okay, there's another of these. I definitely cannot take on this guy now in this condition. If this is one of these liches. So, these potions. Enchant item. Just gonna sell them. Okay. So this I don't think I can do. Two of them. Are you kidding me? Yeah. And then that happens. So you know what, if I want to come here later again anyway, I'm just going to do this later. Because I might be able to somehow buff up and do all this now, but it's pretty tough to deal with two of these guys. If I can insta-kill them, then it's gonna be so much easier. And you know, if I wouldn't come back later anymore, I probably wouldn't care. Hypnotize spell, you're unable to learn the spell. Oh well, okay. It is not something I would normally use anyway. Okay. Wait. North. Okay, so now we have two more rooms left. How many of these mega credits did we find? 8. I have 8 of them. 8 mega credits. Okay. And so here, if you do like a bit of zigzag, you can let him get close without having to, without letting yourself be hit. So this being cursed really like reduces your chance to hit someone. Curse -10. That's why this guy is not hitting anyone, despite his amazing luck. Oh, that was a small one. And what do we have? A light. A light spell. Well, if you didn't have a light spell at this point, we'd have a problem. Okay. So now we need to open this one here. There we go. Okay, 2 of those guys. I am going to power cure before I take them out. And they go to the ring. Oh my god, there's one of the fire guys in the back again. I don't know, is it better to first kill the blue ones? So do you have them out of the way, or just take the strong one first? No, I'm gonna do this one first. Ah, god damn it. Okay, this needs a little more planning again. Okay, so the power cure probably was a very good idea. Power cure. But what I'm gonna do then... And so you see now it healed me all the way to green, whereas before it didn't. And the reason for this is that the power cure spell... It has like a range of hit points that it heals. And so there's some randomness in there. And so what I'm doing now is... I'm not gonna step onto them, because otherwise this fire guy comes. And now I don't think he's here, so I'm just gonna wait here and defeat those two guys by themselves. Okay, and how many hit points do I have left? Yeah, I have a few more spell points though. Yeah. Okay, and now I can take on the fire guy. Here I can do my zigzag because like the passage is very narrow. And that was that. Sparks. Yay! More spells. Acid spray. I don't think that will do me much good in the long run, but oh well. Okay. Potion. Okay, and this thing I also leave for later. Y equals... no, x equals 2. Y equals 4. Yeah, let's do it later. There's no point just saving and loading all the time if I'm not really strong enough for it. Music, yes. Okay, so I think that's it then with this dungeon. And now what I need to do is I need to get that stupid curse out of the way. There we go. Uncurse. And how much gold do I have? 45k. Okay. That's that. Silver hammer. Yeah, I don't think I need it. Brass shield. Oh yeah. So, ring mail, gauntlets, sprint mail, shield. Okay. Is there more? To sell clover ring, chance belt. I don't think I need a chance belt. I have pretty high luck. And then here, so these enchant items, potions. I don't want them. So those will go away. Wand of acid string, nature's cures time. So this could be useful at some point. Magic arrow, I think I'll use that. Energy burst, still only one charge left. Box of sleeping. Oh, I had the rod of revitalization. That's how I could have woken up from unconsciousness before. Ta! Alright. Next time. Okay, so I have just above 50k. Gold, chlorine. That's also gonna bring up my luck a bit. Okay. So what am I gonna do with this 50k gold? And what I'm gonna do is... no. That was the mayor. He still likes us. What I'm gonna do is... go to River City. Yeah, it's early in the morning. Get my spell points up. And then... get out of here. And so this is now... so I haven't been out here yet. I came here through the water on the boat. So first of all we have these stupid sprites here. And they really suck because they will curse you. And you also have these evil rangers that are actually pretty tough guys, I think. Yeah. So he also has a tough time hitting me. And so do I hitting him. So do I. So I should make sure I don't take too many of them on at the same time. It's not gonna go well. But they give quite some good gold. Okay. But the reason I came here is because I have just enough gold now from Newcastle. And so what is Newcastle? We'll see. First of all, let's see what's here. Done with the Fairy King. A terrible thing has happened. My wand of fairy magic has been stolen by the sprites. Without the wand in my possession, my powers of magic are reduced. Now that the sprites possess my wand, they are crazed with power, attacking anyone in the forest. If you return my wand, I will reward you handsomely. Sure, we will. And now, so what can I do here with these rangers? I want to just maybe get over to Newcastle real quick to start that process. Nightshadow and just gonna get these levels. I don't even need to get the hit points, I don't think. River City. So that castle over there, or those ruins I should say, that is Newcastle. And that is a castle that we can buy and build up. And actually it's part of the objective of the game to do that. Even with 10 more levels, these guys are still doing a bit of damage. I'm so glad I have cure poison. Wanna buy the land this lovely castle rests upon? Only 50,000 gold. Yes, I just have enough. Deed to Newcastle. Okay, so now we can go back to Castle. Now we can go back to Castle Burlock, where we can find this guy who didn't want to have anything to do with us because he didn't own the land. Poisonous ring. No, we can only have 2 rings, okay. Flashing ring. Okay. So I'm not really thrilled about any of these. Let's see, maybe we can get a few more of the sprites out of the way, but ultimately the problem is they will hit you, and then they'll curse you. just do all these now and then done with them. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, yeah. It's actually quite some damage this seem to do. You've discovered a cave full of blue speckless pride eggs. Crush the eggs. Yes, please. 10k experience. Crossbow, boots, armor, helmets. Iron crossbow, iron helmet. Equip. Yeah, I think I'll just deal with the sprites now that I'm already cursed. Get them out of the way. Shrine of Magic. Plus 50 magic resistance. So maybe that's the way to deal with these liches. If you have a lot of magic resistance, I would imagine they can't hit you so hard anymore. Because I think if I remember correctly, they were doing magic damage. Yeah, let's stay on this side of the forest, because there is some swamp. Because on this side we have these rangers, I think. Yeah. And soon our temporary levels will wear off, and then these will be a pain to deal with. There we go, okay. We're also out of spell points, so this might be a good time to rest. Oh, we're still cursed, huh? Don't seem to need the levels for these guys. Okay, and on the other side of the border here we have this undead forest again. Enchant item, oh my god. Okay. Don't know what to do with all these enchant items. And then there's the swamp. And I also don't want to really get too close to these things quite yet. Somewhere here there must be this so the curse. Oh my god, now there's this swamp thing. Can I take this guy? I'm not really doing a lot of damage to him. Don't I have this fireball item? Yeah, I need more levels to do this. More levels to deal with these things properly. Oh, look what we have here. A fairy wand. Yes, that's what I wanted. And then we don't need to mess with the sprites anymore, at least. Okay. You have returned my wand of fairy magic. Now peace can be restored to the forest. Please accept this gold as a reward. Gold's always good. 25k, not even so little. Okay. Pray and pay, yeah. Uncurse. Uncurse. curse. And then we sell some of the stuff. So now I kind of used most of the item, like damage items that I had. First look, undead edict. To defeat the swamp thing. Crystal plate. Silver shield. It might be better than the pearl shield actually. That thing is +6 and that thing is also +6. Yeah, I'm gonna sell the pearl shield. Gives a lot more gold. Poison spring. Yeah, whatever. Ancient item, I don't want that. I still have some energy. I think one energy blast I have left in this. And a few acid sprays here. Alright. And then I need to wear that shield. Okay, and now I would suggest we go back to... Well, let's just first get our health points back up. Just in case. And then go to Castle Durlock. And now let's start off. Master Builder, yeah, that guy. Every defensible piece of land needs a wall around it. I can have craftsmen and laborers working on your land for 5 king's lands. Pay? Yes, thanks. We'll have the work done by the time you get back to the site. Okay. Yeah. We go back to the castle. How to get there from here? Basically just south. More or less, no? A little more west. No! Ugh! So they seem to have... They just seem to have a lot of... I mean, they also don't really hit me. So maybe I can just defeat them in melee. But sometimes they do. Whew. Okay. Kind of dreading going to the swamp. Oh no, where are they coming from? Lightning bolt? Sparks? Yeah, I'm gonna run out of spell points here this soon. Toxic cloud. Not gonna do much. One of them is red. I have this nature's cure thing also, don't I? survive that. Oh, one is dead. Maybe I can. This is ridiculous. I think that he has a higher chance of hitting me than vice versa. Okay, where was I? Oh. Okay, so I have full spell points. So we're gonna do this differently. If these guys are hanging around there, then what we're gonna do is we're just going to heal ourselves. No, wrong guy. Okay, get some more spell points, and then we should be able to take them. Ah, what are these guys doing there? Okay, but they are more or less easy to kill. Come on. Just when I say that, I don't hit them anymore. Why not? Is my poison? Is it poison or? The nice thing about magic in this game is that it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it at least it it's at least in this part of the still more early game. I think later also you have a good chance of your magic spells missing. See if we can take out these swamp things now. They are kind of sieging our castle. Yeah, here they are. Just one of them. Where's the other one? Don't I have to take them one at a time? Because the other nice thing about these magic spells is that... oh, there they are. They hit multiple enemies. Just hope I have enough spell points. There we go. No idea how these things ended up here in the first place. Okay, the workers have finished cleaning out the rubble and patched up the stonework. You should go inside and have a look around. Oh, one more thing. One of the workers found this stone while he was clearing away some fallen masonry. I thought you might be interested. Stone of 1,000 Terrors. So this is another stone that we can use to get into a dungeon. A dungeon of terrors or something like that. Which is in the middle of the swamp there. Okay, so now this is our own castle, right? And basically it's just some walls here, and we can like have a look around. Oh my god, this guy's hard. I take that as a yes. Okay, I also don't have a lot of hit points left, to be fair, so maybe we can rest. Try again. No, I'm not having a lot of spell points left. Only -6, so I didn't even do my armor. That's good. Now I still need to get rid of them. And there they are gone. Alright. So if I rest, I can do them. That's not very nice, but that's the job. Helm. Helm, okay. So the thing with the gems is that, like, you notice as I'm casting now spells like sparks and things, it costs gems, but there's so many gems in this game. It's ridiculous. Diseased. How did you get diseased? There's so many spells in this game. So many gems. Oh wow. So many gems in this game that you basically don't need to worry about not being able to cast spells due to not having gems. Oh, so much stuff. We'll recover some of those 50k that we got to get to this place in the first place, huh? Nothing here. Oops. What does this do? Oh, this is the thing that gives us the disease. I see. Okay. Okay, so there's a ton of more of these wood piles. I'm sure some of these is gonna have those guys. I wonder if lightning bolt would be any better than sparks. But I almost think it's like with the... oh my god. I almost think it's the same as with... the healing spells, where -100 hit points. Fuck me. And of course everything's broken. Okay, so we've got 8 armor claws. Look at 7, so this brass is shit. And the gauntlets are not doing anything. Anything else? Icy helm, we can get the helm here. Oh, it's just... you know what? My inventory is kind of full anyway. Why don't I just go back and get the stuff repaired? And then when I come back I can also freshen up on spell points. Yeah. You know what? I think how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna go to Nightshadow and get those 10 levels. And then it should be really easy. Icy helm, yeah, that. 2,400 to repair that thing. Shit. Sell. Power broadsword. Still doing some... oops, identify. Plus 10 energy damage. And here I have this frost broadsword, which does plus 4 cold damage. Yeah, I'm gonna take the other one. Was there anything else? No, I think I'll keep this stuff for now. Oops. So I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna equip this stuff again. Okay, my armor class is back where it should be. It is 1 AM. Let's just rest. How much food do I have left? 5 days, okay. Nightshadow. Let's just take this well. And now we can get some more spell points. Okay, and hit points. Yeah, I think I'm fine. Okay. Battle axe, broadsword and ring. Deceased again. So much easier. Wow, but still pretty. Still need to take a little care here. Okay, I think we got everything. I think we got everything pretty much. Now, how should we proceed here? So I guess the big question is, what are we going to do next? In principle, we need more mega credits to build the next part of the dungeon, and we also know where to get them. We get them in this dungeon. We get them in this dungeon that we got the stone for, the terror dungeon, which is in the swampland. But there are these kind of swamp trees that are a bit tough for us right now. So I'm wondering if that's really the best thing we can do. I think maybe better would be to proceed to the next town for now. You know, there are some hard enemies, but now that we still have the levels, maybe we can just head over there. And for that we would go back to Castle Burlock. Yeah. So there are... yeah, these guys on the horse. Give 2,000 gold. It's pretty good. There's another one of the stone circles. I am the Autumn Druid. I require the last flower of summer before I can give the last fallen leaf of autumn. Without the last flower of summer, I cannot make summer end. So I'm not sure where this whole circle starts, but I think one of them is gonna give us that thing, and we just need to bring it once around, kind of. Okay, it's night. Well of might. Plus 50 might. That's good to know. In case we like can't open something. Okay, what is this? An ogre. Asp, that way. The other day, I was using my scarab of imaging for one of my spells when out of the sky swooped a flock of gargoyles. While I was busy fending off their attack, one of them snatched my scarab, and they all flew off toward the desert. I know not why they took it, only that gargoyles are hired to steal things from people. I need the scarab back to complete my spell, and I will reward you if you can return it to me. Okay, and who's here? Falagar the wizard. This region is in a lot of danger. First, my sister Kalavana's scarab of imaging was stolen. And now my crystals of piezoelectricity have been taken. Last night I remembered a story told to me as a boy about a strange machine that produced reptile creatures. This machine could be powered by using crystals of piezoelectricity and a scarab of imaging. I never gave much validity to the story because a mad wizard told it to me. But now I can't help but think it's true. Get my crystals back and there will be a reward. And a pyramid, and here we have the next town, Asp. And in Asp we have these snake people. Okay, what is the time? 3:12 AM, okay. Chainmail. Longbow. The guild, yeah. Maybe we can look through the guild at some point, but I'm not really missing those of spells at the moment. There's a transformer somewhere in town that is turning people into snakes. If you destroy it, the curse will surely end. Snake oil. A terrible thing has happened to Asp. A foul curse has been placed in the town that turns people into snakes. Please save us. Okay, this is another pretty small town, and so if we there's this fountain which is now not doing anything good, but if we come back when we cleared the town quest, then this fountain is gonna give us some extra hit points, and that might be good. So and I think I can do this now. Only thing is that at 5 my additional levels will wear off and all that, so we will just do that later. And in the meanwhile, I think we have a ton of things here. Lapis broadsword. That might be better than the silver one actually. Mystic longbow. Yeah, why not? Power broadsword. Okay. Oh yeah, so we have a ton of things to sell here. Sell. Chainmail, crystal gauntlets. Oh well, I'll take those, I suppose. Weapons. So, I don't have this longbow anymore. Well, that, and then here. Okay, so I want to see the silver broadsword is 7 to 16, and this thing is 5 to 14. So, no thanks, I'll take the silver. Iron ring, piece of crab, gem of frostbite, wand of insect repellent. Who knows? Okay, Um, what else? Nightshadow. Get my levels back. Need spell points? Nah. Let's just go to Asp. The pedestal is cool to the touch. Ropes. I didn't even see where we would get the membership to the guild here. That's a good longsword. Flashing longsword. I don't know. With 2 million experience now on this guy, I think could also slowly consider to kinda like level up again. You're definitely eligible. For a jewel, what's that for? Cold rays. Yeah, better than nothing, but I'm still looking for some of the spells that I kind of need and can't get otherwise. Oh, here we go. Garden asp. Oh my god. What are you doing to my guy? Maybe I should have stocked up on the spell points. Ugh! 2 of them. Shit, okay. Oh, that did a good amount of damage here. Let's use that cold ray thing again. Come on. Use. Oh. Okay, that was tight. What we're gonna do now is rest. And he's gonna poison it. Cure poison, select cure, and we're gonna go back, get our levels back, temporary levels. So I don't think without that we cannot possibly defeat these snakes. And then they do a good amount of damage, so we should also stock up on our hit points. I was a little lazy there last time. So let's not have that happen again. And then finally in River City we are going to get some spell points. Very good. Asp. Okay, and so here we have to now proceed over the desert here. So here there's these tiles that you can see. I try to walk forward, but it teleports me back. Boots. Any useful boots? Grass boots, totally not. Oh yeah, I wanted to wear. Oh yeah, I knew I forgot something. Really? Okay. Poisoned. Here it says alternate the colors around the well, then the machine can no longer repel. Okay. The southwest corner is where to start. Begin with red to tell them apart. Southwest corner. So this one's red. So now we have to write so. Southwest. This one's red. Okay, so then this one turn blue, and this one turn blue. Okay, let's see here. I'm basically out of spell points, which is a bit. Unfortunate given this situation, but fortunately I can teleport out of here. So I think I'm just gonna freshen up on spell points in River City. Let's try it again. River City. Yeah. What's my maximum spell points? 113. So if I just use 10 more spell points, I could get 100 more. Okay. 199? Oh, whatever, okay. That should be good enough to take on those snakes. I would hope. Oh, they separated somehow. Okay, there they are. Cast. Lightning bolt. Bam, bam. Bam. Bam, bam. Okay. Pedestal. Oops. Okay, let's do this one. This one first. You have found the transformer. Do you wish to destroy it? Yes. Plus 50k experience. Now? Now we can take it. Crystals of pure electricity. So that... So now... Okay, so now... Now we see what we can do here. We can talk to these guys. The curse is over. Yay! Thank you for saying this. So now this well, yeah, it's doing good things, so it gives plus 100 hit points. And then we can go to this guy. Thank the gods. You've recovered the crystals. You are truly great adventurers. As a reward, I'll teach you the Megavolts spell. Oh, that's great, but I cannot learn it anyway. Okay. Then let us do the following. We've got a ton of crap that needs to be sold. I'm gonna sell it in River City. Bank. Oh, bank robber, huh? I actually didn't want to go to the bank. Tuesday. 25,000 gold. 220,000 gold in bank, okay. Right, I wanted to go here. Sell. Silver great axe. Yeah, I cannot use this thing. Steel saber. Lapis katana. Six to 14. The distance is 6 to 14 also. Right. Not much to get. Pearl ropes. No. Pearl shield. No. Brasswood coral helm. Might well be better than the bronze helm. The bronze helm is +1. This is +3. Definitely. Okay, let's get that. Dense ring. That gives +9 energy resistance. Yeah, but honestly, what is this flashing do? +12 electricity. Yeah, no. Okay. So then we will move the coral helm over here. And then go to the training. Finally convert some of the experience we have into levels. I don't think we'll get too much out of it. 2 levels for the ninja. And 3 levels for the ranger. Okay, not too bad, not too shabby. So now they're both level 12. 3 attacks per round for him, 3 attacks per round for her. And same with hit points. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. 72 spell points, but that's nice. Get my spell points up a little. Okay, so I'm gonna take a break at this point. I think I don't know yet exactly what we're gonna do next time. Maybe we can go back to the swamp and see. We have 3 King's Mega Credits, yeah. We need a few more Mega Credits. So we can go back to the swamp maybe. Or and then they're into the dungeon. Or we could try to find that scarab, but these gargoyles are nasty. I probably will wait a little with that. Or we go to the final town, the Winterkill, to and this is where we need this elemental damage. These elemental damage weapons. So let's see. I don't know yet, and I'll make up my mind until next time. Good. Saved, and that's it. So see you next time.